Yeah, the reason for this video is I want to update my statement of commitment, and it's something I'm meaning to do. I've been looking at the statement of commitment that I made last year, where it's like Mormon, Arian, Marxist. I want to reverse the order of that. I am now Marxist, Mormon, Arian, right? And I, of course, when I mean Arian, just to clarify, I mean Arian with an I, not with a Y. I am clearly not Arian with a Y. And anyways, the so-called Arian with a Y is a myth. When I mean Arianism, I mean the Christology of Arius, uh, um, which is that the Father is greater than the Son, John 14:28. Okay, I'm committed to that Christology, but I just want to clarify that when I say Arian, I mean Arian with an I, not Arian with a Y. And I deny that Arian with a Y has an objective existence. But Arian with an I is definitely much in existence still. The Bible students are, are the modern representatives of Arianism put through the theology of Charles Taze Russell, which is fine too. But that's something else. But yeah, so I am, first of all, I want to reverse the order. I am actually Marxist, Mormon, Arian with an I. And so I am Marxist in the sense that I am committed to Marxist revolution. Yes, I am committed to Marxism as the political program. And I am a Communist Manifesto Marxist. My Marxism is grounded in the Communist Manifesto, and that's enough for me. I don't really get into like the personality cults or whatever about Stalin and Trotsky and Mao and whatever. Che, no, I mean I understand. I take aboard the insights of Che Guevara, Mao, Tito, Ho Chi Minh, but even Leonid Brezhnev. I was reading a book by Leonid Brezhnev. I take in, I take on board those their insights, but I don't follow any one particular Marxist and a personality cult or whatever. I'm just a Communist Manifesto Marxist, right? Communist Manifesto without any personality cults. That's me. So I am committed to Marxist revolution and to the politics of the Communist Manifesto as best as I can. I'm not a perfect I'm not perfect about it, but I'm working on it. You can never be perfect about anything. You can only work on it. And yeah, so I'm committed to Marxist revolution. Then secondly, I am committed to Mormon worker. Okay, Mormon worker. And so the Mormon worker community, and these are Mormons who are socialist and left anarchist Mormons, and their newspaper is the Mormon Worker. I prefer the Mormon Anarchist, but I'm in the Mormon Worker community. I'm a fellow traveler of the Mormon Worker community. And third, of course, I am still Arian in the sense that with an I, Arian with an I, and I promote, I continue to be a proponent and defender of the Christology of Arius. The Father is greater than the Son. Jesus is not God. There is no Trinity. There is only one God, and He is indivisible. The Father is greater than the Son. And the Holy Spirit is the power. I agree with the Jehovah's Witnesses on this one, that the Holy Spirit is the power of God, the expression of the power of God. I think yes, God exists. God exists. The problem is that I read something very recently, yesterday, in from the Nag Hammadi library, because I have the Nag Hammadi library app. I have the Tanakh app, the Bible app, the Book of Mormon app, the New Testament Apocrypha app, and the Nag Hammadi library app. I have the 5 apps, right, for the scriptures. So in the Nag Hammadi library app, they have a book called The Sophia of Jesus Christ. And there is a passage there that sort of suggests that Gaskin was correct in the joke that he made that about the non-existent creator being greater than one that exists. You know, because if God in that passage, if God existed, then he would have had to have a beginning and an end, and he doesn't. And if God existed, he couldn't be God, because in this realm you cannot be a God, right? The only way God can be God if he is outside the realm, this realm, which means that he doesn't exist in this realm. So yeah, the non-existent creator is a true creator, if you want to put it that way. So yeah, so the Sophia of Jesus Christ. Yeah. Anyways, look, I don't know the nature of God. That's right. There's no way I can conceptualize. I don't know God. I don't understand how God works, but there is something there called God that exists somehow. Okay, I don't know exactly the mechanics of it or whatever, but I can never will. But yeah. Anyways, that's where I am now. The statement of commitment and whatever. There is this ambiguity about the nature of God, which I'm starting to think that is better to drop that, because I'm never going to understand the nature of God, because my human brain is trapped in this realm, which is material. So, and God exists outside of it. I'm convinced that God exists outside of this realm. So he does not exist here. He exists outside. So, but he influences here if he wants to. Yeah. Yeah. So here I am, here in the stones on this tree.